Welcome back to Talk Asia. I'm Hugh Riminton. We're with Takeshi Kaneshiro, talking about his film career, and we're going to talk now about your latest film, Perhaps Love, a musical. Tell me about it.
Well, it's a very, very cute love stories, movies, including musical, and it's very, very fantasy. I think very special.
It looks fantastic. It's a big budget musical. It's something people don't see very often these days.
Yeah, because I think in China they said this is many years they didn't have anything like this. All the people in the movie are the most great workers in Asia, and for the musical they invite the great dancing coach. Hollywood from India, which is very great. I think they add many colors in these movies.
It's true, isn't it? Because it's not only something which is not being done as a genre, that is a musical being made out of Asia, but also it is really, as you say, across Asia with
Yes.
Bollywood-style choreography and so on. So is that exciting to work in something that you've never seen before?
It is exciting. It is exciting, and because I didn't dance this time. I sang, but I didn't dance. But when you watch the dance in front of you, while we're taking the movie, it was wow. You feel like, because there was something you never saw before. People from India, they're really different. Really, they have the power that you will feel. I couldn't close my mouth, oh my God.
You are now the star of this film. You're star of a film which is a risky film to make, has a lot of money at stake. It's trying something different. How does that feel to have that expectation on you?
Every movie you will have you can say pressure but the only thing I can do is just really try to do the best I can do in the role I play. Try to understand the story. Try to talk to directors or the actors to hope the story that we're playing, if it's something that you want to make audience to cry, you want they to get some messages, that we will try to do the art part to make it better and better.
What do you think lies at the heart of your role in this film that people really relate to?
My character was try to remember something, keep something in his heart all the time. But the one I loved, she tried to forget everything that she had. But somehow, it's like I remember, she forget. But at the end, that it's not forget, but I let her go. And she remembered, but let her go too. And I think Peter would like audience to get some messages about their lives, the way they feel about what is love.
You mentioned directors earlier. Would you agree that there are great directors working in Asia? There are some of the most beautiful films being made in all sorts of genres in Asia, and you've been lucky enough to work with the best of them.
Yes, I think I'm lucky.
And scenes
from very beginning, yeah.
Yeah, because you were working with Wong Kar-wai when you were just starting out. What was that as an experience like?
It was something new, very fresh, and he gave a lot of space to let everyone to try to do something by themselves, because there was no script. It was very new for me, and I think that's the reason that I feel like, whoa, acting is so interesting. Making movies so interesting, because we could do a shot, maybe an anger or cry, in 20 or 30 times, but each time was different because we didn't follow any script.
I also think of a scene like Zhang Yimou's House of Flying Daggers. There's that climatic scene where you're fighting Andy Lau's character and the seasons change around you so that you're still in the same fight and it starts to snow. And it strikes me that that is one of the most extraordinary scenes in movies. It'll be played by movie historians again and again in years to come.
When I got the message that Zhang Yimou was looking for me for his new movie, I couldn't believe that. I told to people in my company that I think he misunderstood it. I mean, I think he didn't mention me as the other actors. He didn't say the name correctly because I didn't know that I could be able to have the opportunity to work with him. It was great, and from the very first time we met, the handshaking was great. I mean, I love his movies a lot. So for me, it was really great honor, even to have a handshake with him. And right after we shake hands, we didn't even finish the handshaking. He started to say, okay, the movie I'm gonna do is, and the next 30 minutes, he was only talking, but you feel like you're watching the movie in front of you. A great storyteller, and the passion he had was something. I was moved by his talking, and his face was great.
With Takeshi Kaneshiro, we'll be back in just a moment as we explore where next for him in his career. Stay with us.
Well, in politics, no definition.